日常
Okay, let's read chapter 188 of Nichijou. We're starting here what appears to be Yuko thinking or something. あそこのラーメン食べたいけど、並ぶのやだな. Okay. That place's ramen, want to eat, but lining up is detestable, you know? I think that's lining up, narabu. So basically, like, I want to eat ramen at that place, but I hate lining up. Pretty common at Japanese restaurants. They're usually not very big. There's always like a narabu, a queue, a line. You know, yame toko ka? Like at the point of stopping, like should I just stop? Iya, no. そう思った人が今日善人だったら並ばず食べられるってパターンのやつじゃん? Okay. So no. That way thought people today, all people or all personnel, if it were, without a line, being able to eat, talking about that pattern thing, it is, isn't it? Or it is, isn't it? So she's saying it's the thing of a pattern of being able to eat without a line, because everyone's going to think that way today. Meaning they're all thinking, I'm not going to go to the store because there's going to be a line. So everyone's going to think that way. So there won't be a line. We can see where this is going. Oh, sorry. Not a bazu. Yeah. Without standing in line. Yeah. It's just a negative. Okay. 考えてる人もいるから結局行列はなくならないのか? Okay, so
How many night walks have you seen today?
hey, Glance Ask, how's it going? Welcome in, everyone. All right, so we were looking at this. って考えてる人もいるから結局行列はなくならないのか? So she had said, basically, if people think like, oh, well, I'm not going to go because there's going to be a line, then there's going to be no line. And she should be able to eat. But even people will be thinking that as well. And because that will be happening, as for the end result line, it will become nakunaranai. Or will it become non-existent? Meaning like, will it really go away because people are going to think that as well, that other people won't be going? So she's getting into the expected loop. でも可能性はゼロではないよな. However, as for the possibility, as for it being zero, it doesn't exist, right? So the possibility isn't zero. せめて行列半分とか? In the end, a line that's maybe half or something like that, like half a line. 宝くじよりもむしろ確率高いかな? Okay, even from the lottery, takarakuji is like treasure lots, but the lottery, even the lottery, on the other hand, at least it's a high probability, I wonder. Kakuritsu. Yeah, the probability is high, isn't it? Oh, takarakuji yorimo. Even more than the lottery, the probability is probably high. She's trying to figure out the probability of this happening. Okay. That makes sense. What else is I going to look up there? Oh, mushiro. Yeah, rather than that. Iya, no, well, そう考えてる人もいるから because there are also people thinking that way. 結局は行列はなくならないパターンのやつか? As for the end result, as for the line, the cue, becoming nothing, pattern thing. Is it that? Is it that pattern thing of the pattern of it becoming nothing? Nakunaranai patan no yatsu. Yeah. And we've got mebi usu. Kangae ga. Thoughts. Maybe? Is that supposed to be maybe? Oh, wait, what? Mebiusu. Mobius? Mebiusu. Thoughts. Musukashi mondai da. Yeah, it's a tough problem. It's a difficult problem. Okay. Nado to testo chu ichimon mo dekinai mondai o mae ni doudemo yoi koto o kangaeteru to? Okay, so things like that in the middle of the test, even one question, not able to answer questions before doldemo whatever I could do is good. Thinking about things. Okay, wow. Things like that in the middle of the test, even one question, not able to answer problems before or previously, whatever I could do, thinking about things when that happened. Yeah, she's got like a infinity, a Mobius or whatever drawn here. Kizuitara. When I noticed, or when noticing, watashi igai zenin ga nette ita. Outside of me, other than me, everyone sleeping. Okay, they've all got little sleep bubbles coming from their nose. So they're all asleep. Everyone outside of me was asleep. Kore benkyou tsukare de netchao patan no yatsu? Okay, she keeps using this term patan no yatsu. It's kind of like the patterns thing, like this thing pattern of falling asleep, like getting tired studying. So this thing, through being tired while studying, falling asleep, it's that pattern. Sorega. That thing. Zenin no patan no yatsu. It's the pattern of everyone. Katsu. Dropping her pencil or something? Or no, it's supposed to be kan? I don't know what that's supposed to be. Dropping the pencil. Anyway, the pattern of like everyone. Or everyone on the same pattern type of thing. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you very much. Arigatou gozaimasu. Kami-sama, dear Lord. Oh, thank you very much. Arigatou gozaimasu no patan no yatsu. Like, thank you very much for this pattern. She's like shaking, trembling. Nante naiteru baai janai ka? Somehow crying case it isn't. Like, this is not time for crying. She's wiping away the tear. Tonikaku ima wa gatsuri tsukami ni iku shika nai desho. Gu? All right. In any case, as for now, properly gatsuri. firmly with all one's might. Tsukami. Seizing, grasping. Grip. Go. Like, oh, that's it. That there's nothing to do but properly grip. Go and grip. Right? She's, in other words, like seizing the opportunity, I guess. Doku no happiness wo. Yeah. To grip, to grab this sudden, or this something of happiness. Doku. Dreadnought? No. The do is just like an intensifier here, I think. This is just like this level of happiness, or this amount of happiness. Yeah. Gotta grab this level of happiness. Papyon. Shutsugeki mo, Shutsugeki. I guess it's just like to do a sortie, to launch. She's launching. Oh. Isoge! Hurry! Go! See some spiraling going on. So she's like grabbing everyone's homework here. Or on the test. Dareka ga okiru sono mae ni. Somebody waking up before that. So before anyone wakes up, hurry. So yeah, she's scribbling tests. Whoa. Writing so quickly, causing things to burst into flames. Subo. Fireballs here. Her pencil's on fire. Bakusha. That's like explosive or bomb. And like I don't think that's actually a word. Bakusha. Yeah. So this is like explosion and copy. She's copying things. Ugh, is that a Wakifu? Kanryo. Complete. Oh, so like explosion, copy, complete. Mai-chan to onaji kotae nara machigae naku high score dashi. Okay, so with Mai-chan, same answers if that's the case. If it's the same answers as with Mai-chan, then without a doubt, it's a high score, meaning her test. Okasa ni misete okozukai mo appu dashi. To mom showing even okozukai, it's up. Okozukai. Oh, like allowance, personal expenses. Doing up. Appu dashi. It's even that when I show my mom, my allowances will go up. She'll make my allowance go up. Is that supposed to be nuku nuku? Goro goro? I think she's just making some content sounds here. Ii koto zukume de bachi ga atari so. A good thing. Entirely. An entirely good thing. Bachi ga atari so. Punishment? Divine punishment. Oh, like, okay. Bachi ga ataru is an expression meaning to incur divine punishment. Like you'll pay for that. What goes around comes around. Yeah. This is like, it's entirely a good thing that it's like too good. I'm going to incur divine punishment. Onaji kotae, same answers? 同じ答え、同じ点数、怪しい、それってカンニング、どっちがカンニング? Okay. So she has her chain of thought here. Same answers, same test scores, same score on the test. Suspicion, that thing, is it cunning? Cunning. Cheating. Okay. So it's not cunning as we would think it. Cunning as cheating. That thing, is it cheating? Which one cheating? So now she's sweating. Iwazu mogana. I guess like also without saying. Like you don't need to say it. In other words, which one cheated? She's like, in other words, it's me, of course. Dokoka no kami-sama. The god of somewhere. Somewhere's god. Ware ni chikara o. To me, power. Like basically, God somewhere, grant me power. Oh, is she going to try to do it again? Or change something?
Hello there.
Okay. King Kong Kang Kong. That's the school chimes. いや、テスト簡単だったから、ぐっすり寝ちゃったよ。Well, the test was simple because the test was simple, I slept gusuri, like soundly. I slept soundly because the test was simple. Yeah, that's just sound asleep. Yuko testo do datta. So Yuko, the test, how was it? Testo ne. The test, huh? Chochi muzakashikatta kana? Okay, chochi is like a little. She's saying this all a little bit weird. It was a little bit difficult, wasn't it? Chochi muzakashikatta kana. The fact that these are in katakana suggests she's saying it kind of a little bit funny. Yokojitsu, next day. Yosh, ja. Testo kaesu zo. I guess that's the teacher. All right, we'll return the test. Hayoi. Bishi? Hai, yes. 0-10. 0 points. Hitori ni tsuki ichimon kotae o pakutta ga. Pakutta. Oh, to steal. So, stole one answer apiece from each person. Hitori ni tsuki. So, stole one answer from each person. So, sono subete ga machigai datta patan no yatsu. And it was the pattern of being completely wrong. Everything being wrong, it was that pattern. Okay. And that's the end. Patan no yatsu. I don't know if there's some other thing behind that whole patan no yatsu, but that was kind of the theme for this, different types of patterns. And she ended up in the pattern where the answer that she took from everyone was a wrong one. 0-10. Okay, Owani, that is the end. 188. Next time Mio's going off, it looks like, oh boy, with 189. We'll see what that's going to be about next time.